Hey y'all, we are back.
Hey.
We're gonna go over what we went, just a little quick recap what we did this morning, and we're gonna elaborate a little more, and we're gonna go straight into part 2.
Okay.
I get the feeling we need to make a part 3, and if we do so, it will be later than later, or it can be another time. But this is part 2.
No later than tomorrow.
What we were saying was, anybody that have a gift and or a calling,
Right.
you have to serve the people first.
Right.
This is the reason God sent his only son, Jesus, to die on the cross for us.
Right.
You and I and everybody else.
Yeah.
Believe in whatever God you want. I ain't trying to convert nobody.
No.
My mission is to be like the postman. All we doing is bringing the information to you, dropping it off.
Drop in the mail.
You can tear up your check once it's delivered if you want. We're giving you diamonds.
Or you can cash it.
Or you can cash it.
That's
Now, what we're saying is, when God gives you a responsibility, so you say, it's supposed to be to lead the people and to empower them and to motivate them, not looking at their race, not looking at their sexuality, not looking at their financials.
Right.
The problem with, I gotta say, a lot of organizations, churches, businesses, but this particular incident, what I'm referring to is church. A lot of people in church,
Right.
but they're not part of church.
Right.
They're in there, but they're not a part of it. They come to watch.
Right.
You
They come
know?
to watch and they come to judge
Yeah.
what other people did. So that's why when you walk in, they
want to see.
look at
Oh,
you
I
up
don't
and
want
down.
to, even as far as not sitting alongside somebody.
Not even
I'm not
that.
sitting by her. He can't sit by me. I've seen with my own eyes in
People
churches.
get up
I've seen people put their jackets or their cell phone
or the next
next to
seat,
them or whatever.
as it say, this taken.
Like, what, we in the movie theater or something? or what we
There ain't
doing?
no reserved seats around here.
Yeah, so my point is to stay on subject, like, you know, you can be, like I say, at the job, but you're not in the job.
Right.
You know, you can be at a event but not participating. You can be at the bedroom or at the room and not in the room.
Right.
What we're referring to is mentally.
Right.
We're talking about physically. You
No.
physically there, we understand that.
You're
So,
physically
yeah.
there, but it's not about being there in the number as far as quantity. It's about the quality. So what do you add to the situation that you're in? So if you at work, do you add value? If you at church, are you an active member? Do you contribute? What do you do? Or are you just a body just to add to the number?
Yeah, because let's face it, if you're head of a business, a corporation, a church, a synagogue, anything dealing
Any
with
form of
a
business.
staff
Right.
or people that answer to you,
Right.
your first responsibility, since you're always blaming God, is supposed to be the people.
Exactly.
Because if you don't put the people first and you're not servicing the community or the people,
What are you doing?
who are you doing? Because you're not doing it for the people, then
Yeah.
you're doing it for yourself.
Right.
Whether or not you're getting compensated for it or not, so you say.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I'm not working nobody's job for free after a certain period of time.
No
I
way.
realized, I was like, you know what, I got a wife, I got children, I got 2 grandbabies, and Lord knows how many more God would have to
Exactly.
come or populate in the future, but everything costs, and I don't know why. I gotta say, when it comes to our kind of people, or people in general, and y'all know what I mean, they'd rather do business with outsiders, let me say it like that, than to do business in their own community. Oh, because I'd rather pay more. You pay them more, but then you can
Right.
offer me less? How does that make sense?
Right. But what's crazy is you paying
But yet
them.
they want to blame the other color man. No, the problem is you and their stinking thinking.
Right.
And the way your community value each other and money.
Right. But what's crazy is you paying them more for bare minimum because they ain't giving you much or nothing. But yet you don't want to pay me, and I'm giving you top quality.
Right. Actually, a better product.
I'm
Put
giving you
more
a better
blood, sweat, and
product.
tears.
I'm giving you a better
Yeah.
product because I put my all into it and know that what you're getting is going to last you.
Right.
But you rather not give it to me. You rather give it
to somebody else. And that's the problem. So the first thing is, and I can, but I refuse to talk like I want because We have everybody that's part of our inner circle, outside of the inner circle. In other words, if you're a subscriber, you know our belief, you know what we stand for.
Right.
And we can share even more information and details to you guys in the future. But that will be in time.
Right.
Go to Real and Raw Media YouTube. You have to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now, back to what we were saying. You got a lot of people don't want to put in the sweat equity.
No.
But yet they want all the credit, all the glory, all the praises. Ooh, look what I did. I did this. I don't know. How do you feel about that? I don't get it.
I feel like they ain't doing nothing, but they want recognition for doing nothing. They just want to be, like I said, they want in the number because they're attached to somebody who's doing something.
Right.
They feel like they get the just due because they're associated with the person who's doing it.
Right.
The person who's doing it actually did something to achieve it. You ain't doing nothing. You just follow suit because maybe you connected to them family or friend wise.
Right.
And that's not right.
I agree. I feel like I said, if y'all feel offended by watching this, that's your problem. Because I'm never going to cater my language or nothing. If you want to start your own show, do so. I'm telling you with my experience. And I don't have nothing against church folk. I don't have nothing against Christians and other religions. And I definitely don't have nothing against different nationalities and races. Because as you can see, our whole family, if you don't know or not,
Really?
you can look at our profiles and you can tell, you know, and according to our DNA, that we all shook up and mix up.
That's it.
So we love everybody. And just because you look like me, kind of, and we got the same skin color, that don't mean you support me at all. In fact, what I learned in business, the people you think going to support you are not going to support you.
They don't. The ones you think are your ride or die, your true people who follow, don't make one purchase, one gift, one offering, one nothing.
But I'm so glad.
Don't depend on that.
We don't depend on that to eat. We don't depend on that to get ice cream. We don't depend on that to pay our insurance, our rent, or whatever. Because don't nobody actually care about your expenses when you actually have family and friends and grandchildren, and some of y'all are legal guardians to a lot of people, and even father and mother figures to certain kids or family members even you're taking care of. Caretakers is what I was saying.
Yeah, caretakers.
So I'm not going to continue to go in our pockets and put my family last to accommodate for you, whoever and whomever. Whoever and whomever.
In other words, what he's saying is,
a lack of better term.
or lack of better terms, your bad planning.
Girl,
You want to finish it off?
go ahead and say
You know what I'm saying? Your bad planning is not my emergency.
Oh,
I want you to get
say
that.
it again.
I want you to get that in your.
You got to say that again.
Your bad planning is not my emergency.
So in other words, why am I going to accommodate? Why are we going to accommodate or continue to accommodate
something you didn't plan for?
Something somebody did not plan for properly for? If you didn't plan properly, that's your problem. It'd be dumb. A man know his family need food or got car insurance or light bill or gas bill or everything I'm saying.
Simple stuff, groceries.
And you taking care of other people. Exactly. Taking care of other family members and our friends. You are a giver, but you can let your house lack to take care of somebody else.
House?
That's dumb.
That's backwards.
First of all, that's not of God. God don't want you to work, make a paycheck, and some of you on 100% commission. What it is, people assume people got an unlimited pool of money. It look like they got a lot of money. That look like my experience, like as I said before. People who look like they got, ain't got. And the people who don't look like they got, or tell you they don't have, those are the ones who pretty much loaded. You know, and I feel like everybody now, this is the culture, you gotta come up with a plan of action for yourself and take it and do something screams for a piece of change. Back to what we were saying earlier.
If that's necessary.
If it's necessary, the lights got to keep burning. You know, I mean, you know.
We still got a couple months before winter protection.
Little Bam Bam better hit the pole. or shake a shake. You better do something. Better bust it open. Like they say. You got to do something creative. But you get what I'm saying. y'all know my personality by now, so I'm gonna kind of laugh and say anything that it is that I feel like I want to say. But y'all get it.
Yeah.
If you don't get it and you're too old, then stop watching me, please. Please stop watching us. Do yourself a favor, because God gonna continue to make us healthier, longer life, and wealthier.
That's it.
It's no stopping us, whether a person want to support us or not.
No.
But it gonna come a time where they gonna say, "Man, I remember watching them on YouTube. I remember working with her. I remember working with him." Let me tell y'all something. I ain't even toot my own horn. Let's talk about Trina for a little bit. I was out of this particular gym for a while because they wanted to charge me when we written the handwritten note, like they said, to cancel membership. This is before we moved, right? Everything. Well, you had to call corporate, This is what the manager of that facility says, of the gym or whatever.
By the way, we don't see this individual no more.
Right, they're no longer there. Okay. It's funny how God turned the tables.
Start with that.
And remove people because of touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. All right, marinate on that. But what I was saying was, this person intentionally tried to mess up our membership.
Exactly.
That we was with this particular gym ever since they opened. They did groundbreaking.
Yep.
We were there.
Yep.
We signed up. We actually left another gym
to go there.
To go to that particular gym when they first opened.
Exactly.
And my point is, I was saying,
this person,
be careful how you entertain strangers. Because that person could have the authority, or know the person who got authority to remove you from position.
Right.
But my point was, I was going,
he's talking about me.
This individual had told me, you know what? Let me call you back. And I wanted to actually settle.
Right. To go
to
back
pay them the money to settle.
Right. To start going back to this particular.
Because they kept accruing all these fees and that thing
we
was,
weren't even in contract for.
They tried to charge. And the money kept coming out, kept calling. And on top of that, they want to pay this kind of fee and this fee. And I'm like, okay.
Enhancement.
Yeah, long story short, one of the person that run the place used to work up under Trina and work with Trina years ago to a different establishment.
Yeah.
That person remember us, but particularly remember Trina in how she helped this individual out. And lo and behold, we don't even got to scan in. We don't owe. The debt has been wiped totally clean.
Yeah.
We settled for half of the amount of money. And they love us dearly. Whatever we want, we can get.
Exactly.
We can walk in the door. It don't matter who to the front. They will let us walk straight through.
Straight through.
But that doesn't happen if you're any kind of somebody.
Nope. And this person I work with, they was working under me at the time. They told me they was they told me at the time when they worked under me, they was a teenager.
Now they run Now this individual run the place.
Exactly.
Pretty much. And then say, oh, don't worry about it. Oh, just go ahead.
You got
and already briefed the other management and staff and supervisor.
Oh, when they come in?
Oh, just let them ride. Let them go through.
Yep.
Wow. Tell me that ain't God.
Tell me.
But what we're saying is, be careful how you entertain strangers. But you're supposed to service the community.
That's it.
That's the whole purpose of business. That's the whole purpose of ministry. That's the whole purpose of life.
Right.
God was not selfish.
No, it ain't to take, it's to distribute, like
it's
we
to
said
give.
earlier.
Yeah.
To give out.
It has to, recirculate. That's why they call it currency.
That's
Same
right.
thing with your wisdom.
Right. You can't reach people if you keep everything to yourself. How you going to show them how to do bigger and better things and you say, I learned it, you figured it out on your own?
A person needs to come up with a plan of action just in case you spend all your money. Just in case, like Trina said, your shortcomings.
It's not my emergency.
Poor planning should not be
the next person's emergency.
Somebody else's emergency. That's not their problem. They can continue to try to assist.
Right.
But you're a grown man. You're a grown woman.
Right.
You're supposed to come up with a plan of action.
First of all,
they don't have to come to your church.
No.
They don't have to come to your business.
No.
There's plenty of the churches and businesses and gyms, which is what we refer to, or banks, or other doctor offices. In institution, real estate companies.
It doesn't matter what it is. Yeah. But the point of the matter is, you're supposed to give out to everybody.
I'm backing up, yo, so
that's okay. You got it?
But I like this thing here, boy.
Yeah. He's got a little pocket.
I already paint this thing too, paint those rims.
Zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we got some food still in the back. Yo, we went to Joey Garlic's. If y'all ain't familiar, this is like the third time we went, and the food is phenomenal, y'all.
It's good.
Real good. It's real good. You can see we getting lean, you know. You know, we getting there, you know.
You gotta think about it.
But yeah, we're gonna make this. We're gonna wrap this up because my phone is on 7%, and so it wouldn't make sense. We'll be back on later, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But this is part 2 of excuses kills dreams. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Real and Raw Media
Media.
YouTube.